right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another edition of the Eber Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. I am actually in my garage. The garage doors are open, though. Get you nice and motion sickness. I know, you all love it. Why are we in the garage tonight? Even though it's a beautiful night out, we're in the midst of murdering hornets. Both our decks got infested with hornets. I think I got them all eradicated. I got the nests washed out, but I'm giving it a little bit just to make sure they're gone. They are the good bitey kind, and they are pissed and angry. So we're gonna give them a little bit, let the poison do its thing, and let them try to evacuate from where they're at. What are we smoking? What are we drinking? Start with the cigar here tonight. The Alec Bradley family blend. It's called the Lineage. A fun little cigar. I'm not enjoying the draw. The draw is really rough on this one. So I have the poker. Might have to poke it once or twice to kind of improve the draw. We're bringing back a classic for the drink tonight. That's right, the Red Jacket. Q&A Brewing Company, nice red ale. And this is the Red Jacket. Kind of one of the go-to beers if you're ever out and about and you're in the UP. There's a bunch of IPA crap. If they've got the Red Jacket, rest assured it's a pretty fail-safe beer. It's got a little bit of extra hops for you, but it's nice amber ale. Oh, it's actually got a little extra hops. Interesting. Might change the formula on me again. So what are we talking about tonight, huh? What should we talk about? Well, seeing as how we are closing in on the end of summer here, as I'm shooting this video, it is actually towards the end of July. Most of you hopefully saw the video about the how to deal with a high school bully after graduation. That may or may not have happened. I can neither confirm nor deny. If it's my story, if it's someone else's story, advise you check that one out. That's kind of a fun little video. I've also run out of a lot of my backup videos. So actually I'll have to record a couple extra ones, hopefully, in the next coming weeks to kind of get that stockpile of extra videos that I can throw in. I'm hoping to be able to record some more how-tos. I really want to try to get those to work. I love doing projects. I love doing kind of really weird things, ranging from the brewing to gardening to woodworking to blacksmithing to whatever. It'd be nice to do that. So they might not have cigars in them. Maybe they will. Who knows? Kind of keep that up in the air. But that's kind of what it... just some random thoughts about this time of year. Always seems to be when things go a little sideways when the summer. You know, the first month you're usually very much got the plans and you got the action and you're going full bore, and then July hits, 4th of July. And then, I don't know, maybe it's not for your family, but for ours, a lot of extra stuff gets thrown into July. And that's when our farmer's market kind of slides. That's our, we're not harvesting the garden, we're not planting it. You know, we should be weeding it, but because it's kind of that transition period, find myself that I don't do as much with the garden. Just kind of let it go, which is a huge no-no for any of you guys who garden. You should be in there constantly weeding it and taking care of it and monitoring what's growing and whatnot. But come July, that's when a lot of that stuff starts falling off. There's a couple of trips we were planning on making. I don't know if we're going to make them. And now this isn't the only month. There are other months throughout the year, of course, where you see this happen, where you have these grand plans for the season. Whether that's to keep your driveway completely cleared and shoveled and and free of ice, and the next thing you know, you're chopping at the ice mound with your axe, so your car can get in the garage, or you're just leaving panking down the snow, patting it down the snow, in hopes that if you make enough of a pact, you can have like a second driveway going. It's interesting how we do that as humans. We have that period of, I don't know if you just want to call it a gray zone, if you want to call it a slide. I know a lot of times, like in the medic schools and whatnot, and EMT classes, we always talked about slides, the Thanksgiving slide. Guys would do really good. They'd be dedicated. They'd be devoted. They'd be working on everything they had to work on. Thanksgiving would hit, and they'd stop doing clinicals. They'd stop doing their simulations and practicals. Test scores would start to go down. And normally we'd have to have some sort of reinvigoration of the class where we get them back on track and get them headed back down a successful path. That's something I probably need to do for myself here when these moments hit, when the Julys hit, where I really do have to figure out something to get us back on track. I picked up a journal. When I used to journal and use notebooks and make notes and stuff in it, that helped a lot. So I got a nicer journal. I'm hoping that can keep me on track, keep some simple notes in there, do some doodles and drawings and whatnot. Try and engage that part of my brain, which I used to engage a lot more. Honestly, it has slid. I don't do that as much. I don't utilize that creative part of my brain in a free fashion. Normally it's for a job or a project. So it's very focused fashion, but don't let it go as much. I'm also hoping I can get back to writing. That's a challenge for me, as pretty much you may or may not know. I am a proud card-carrying member of the Dyslexic Society. So stuff like writing is a huge struggle for me. But it's deep down something I really want to do. So it can be super free and it's super rewarding to write. So I'm hoping that if I start engaging that creative side of my brain, it'll start getting me to want to write more. Honestly, though, I don't think that'll absolutely work. And that's for me to pick up another job, try to get another degree or certification. So I'm extra busy and don't have time for all these extras. I don't know why my brain works that way, but when I'm busy, I'm very productive, very organized, and I get a lot of stuff done. If I'm not busy, I will put stuff off and I'll delay doing projects and whatever else until I'm blue in the face. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully the journaling will be a nice happy medium. I'm going to dedicate time to do it. I've been watching some fun videos to make your own journals. This one's an online paper. So it is more focused on your artistic ability, your ability to draw and make your own lines and put thoughts down or pictures or whatever. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens with that. But I'd love to hear your idea. What do you do to counteract the slide? Whether it's the July slide, the Thanksgiving slide, the midterm slide. It's amazing, we as humans, we can get within that goal line, right? We get to that halfway point and we know the finish line's coming. And instead of finishing off strong, we let it slide. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? What are some strategies you use? I'm going to work on my strategies this week and next, hopefully. I'm really hoping to get that journal up and going. I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping that'll help with my slide, put some to-do lists in there. I do love me a good list, a good to-do list, so hopefully that helps. But anyway, folks, like I said, leave in the comments there. What do you do to prevent your slide or get back from the slide? Anyway, stay safe out there, folks. We'll see you on the next one.